Hello everyone, Flopsy here, and welcome back to Lemmings Retro Achievements Run on the SNES version of Lemmings. Previous video I did levels 5, 6 and 7. I got the 100% achievement on the prison, which is taxing 5. I couldn't do the compression method one because I don't know the trick for it. So I've moved on, and I got the 99% achievement on every lemming for himself. So now we're on to taxing 8, which is the art gallery. There's no achievement on this one obviously because it's already 100% requirement. I don't think we've got any more achievements until taxing 12 now. Just double check that. Yeah. Well, we already know the trick for this one because we actually did it on the tricky version as well. You were basically required to do the 100% requirement on this tricky version. On the tricky version of this level, which is careless clicking costs lives, which is meant to be a okay. Question is, have I got enough builders to do this? 3 extra builders, should leave 6 for that. The only problem with this method is it's very intensive on builders. It's much faster though. That's the good part. That's the good way of doing it this way. I suppose the good thing is though, once you make it to this crystal platform, the entirety of it is ascendable. The entirety of it is ascendable. So if you land here, you will make it up here. So it's literally only going to be 3 builders max to get to this obstacle. I think I need to increase the release rate as well. I know the time limit's not really going to be a factor in this one, but you never know. You should not ever count out the time limit in taxing. I'm not going to use a basher just in case I need a second one to free them. I should probably think about freeing them now actually. Probably should have waited to increase the release rate. That's probably not ideal. There are backup ways if the basher should fail. I've got 2 builders left as well. Is there a gap in the crowd anywhere? It wasn't a problem anyway. I just got lucky there. I still find that this exit being off centre is probably a little unsettling. So I remember it being central on the platform in other versions of Lemmings. I find it a bit unsettling that it's not central on the platform in this version. I've got to go look at that crystal lattice on the left hand side of the level again. I love the way they use the crystals here. Looks beautiful, that does. I know it's like the same piece just used over and over, but they did a good job with that. I do love the crystal water as well. I just love how sparkly it is. Like it's got crystal dust in it. So I think there's probably going to be a couple of 100% levels coming up. That's why there's nothing till taxing 12. I think we've got the ascending pillar scenario coming up, and probably Izzy Wizzy Lemmings Get Busy is coming up as well. So what's level 8? No, sorry, level 9. I mean Perseverance. Why do I think I'm still on level 8? So we know the solution to this one. We had to do this on Fun 9. It's just we've got we've got a lot less leniency this time. I think I did it wrong actually. I think I should have assigned the floater to the second lemming, not the first. So that was a bit stupid. Sorry, I clicked off the emulator accidentally. Okay, so first lemming gets the digger, then second lemming gets the floater, then the release rate goes up. I'm going to sign the miner nice and early as well because there we go. Level complete. Even if you sign the miner early, you've still got the basher to help you out should you get too low, because I think he was going to actually pierce the floor there if I let him carry on. You might have stopped though, because the basher stopped very quickly. It's just there's very sensitive steel there, so if you did it from there, it would not make a wall. It would just make an ascendable climb to the water, unfortunately. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. I did have to retry, but that's okay. Just the ascending pillar scenario I'm not really looking forward to. I never look forward to the ascending pillar scenario on this game. And we have got triple trouble later in the rank, which is going to be a whole load of fun. No, not ascending pillar scenario yet. Still Izzy Wizzy Lemmings get busy. This isn't too bad though, because you can just use the holding pit in the second. You can just use the holding pit in the second on the second platform, and obviously there's no achievement on this one because you're required to save all 5 lemmings. Just build with any lemming because they're all going to fall in anyway. So this is way more tricky than the tricky version because you could have just assigned climbers to all 5 of them and floaters to all 5 of them in the tricky version, whereas in this one they do not exist. So you've got to find a way to do it without the permanent skills. I usually like to mine at the edge and mine here. I know it's possible just to build a few pixels here and then bash, but I'm a bit of a stickler for doing what I'm used to. I'm sure we're all stuck in our ways on our levels, even though there's clearly a much easier way of doing it. But the miner just looks so much cleaner. Look, if you do it right at the edge there, it does it perfectly. It does it more perfectly than the basher could. It just leaves 1 pixel there. You don't need to be perfect though. I think as long as you bash up to halfway through this block, you're fine. I think the splat height probably is above this marker here. I don't know though. It's hard to measure pixels on this version. I'm sure if I went on near Lemmings and used a splat ruler, I'd be able to find out the exact point whereas which you start splatting on that drop. I'm pretty sure the next level is probably going to be Ascending Pillar because the rest of the levels after that are achievements for 100% saved, so Ascending Pillar is probably going to be the next level. I don't know the taxing levels very well. I don't know the order on them very well. So there's the achievement for doing 5 to 10 on taxing. Yeah, it is Ascending Pillar scenario. Okay. we go. I do not like this level one bit. It's especially annoying that you can't assign. It's especially annoying that you can't assign to lemmings that are in the digger tunnel, and I just demonstrated that there. I was trying to spam diggers, but you can't put two diggers next to each other very easily. It's not easy to do. Probably can be done, but you'd have to be very... You'd have to make sure the digger's not even in the crosshair and the other lemming is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the second lemming build, just to delay him a bit. I don't know why I did that, because now it's made it impossible to get the... I should make the digger a climber as well, because then... I should make the digger a climber as well, because then that'll get him out. So climber to the first lemming, okay. Digger's close to the edge with... Yeah, that's just crap. Can't really use that, can I? I could have used that. Yeah, I knew this level was going to be trouble, and I was right. I don't know what climb actually. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, that's good enough. And then he'll climb out, lovely. Good way of getting a left facing climber. Just assign it to the digger who builds in the hole. Okay, so we want to keep the release rate low because we want a lemming to be able to free them at the end. So we want to get this done as quick as we can. That's the only good thing about this level. They keep the release rate low such that all the lemmings won't come out very fast. I think it's 75. It might be 50 actually. Could only be 50 lemmings at this level, I'm not sure. They're not coming out super fast anyway, as far as I'm aware. How many pillars are there anyway? How many more builders do we have to do? Just 3. Okay. As long as we don't get to 50 lemmings out before then, we'll be fine. Just setting up this level is hard. Once you get onto the actual building up the pillars, it's not too bad. I'm just trying to think of my exit strategy here. I'm trying to avoid digging out of the pit. Sorry, building out of the pit. I'm trying to come up with a way where lemming from above can free them. Because I always think that way. I always think of that approach before I go onto the. We're on the top pillar already. We're not doing too badly actually. I might bash to get him out earlier. Yeah. We're not at 50 lemmings yet, so we're not in danger. Actually, I might free them now actually. Okay. Might have freed them too early actually. It's now or never. just to get the crowd out a bit faster. I think we're fine there, actually. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I was right, it was only 50 lemmings. Alright there, actually. And best of all, we can call it a video here. Yeah. I'll probably do one more video today, and then I'll just go up to taxing 15 and then stop there for today. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching, and I shall see you in the next video where we'll be doing taxing 12 to 15.